All right, you lucky people have been listening to the New Music Alliance Radio Hour. And I'm Mark Sherry here with Jamie Manning. And you just heard Zack Forray doing The Oracle. And we started out with Diana Daniels and her tune Absence. So, The Oracle by Zack Forray, who's from Northampton, Mass, and originally grew up in Amherst, Mass, actually is grew up right around the corner from where I lived. In fact, was one of my son's best friends.
Nice.
They had three guitar aficionados, and they all went their separate directions in music. And Zach is now writing his tunes. And the Oracle, I thought I heard you say that you know the Oracle, huh? You
Um,
met him?
yes, yes. No, I did. I don't know how or when, but I'd heard this tune before, so I thought that was pretty funny. And yeah, I mean, it's a really good tune. You can tell this is an artist who is growing, an artist who is sort of finding his way. And I thought he did a really good job here. You know, it's funny. A lot of the songs I'm hearing of late really take me back to like the '90s and even the '80s, with whether it's either the production or the song style. And that's what I got here was the song style. Reminded me of some ballads you'd hear from like hair bands in the '80s. Just saying that sounds pejorative, but it certainly isn't. I think he did a good job with the melody, and that was the thing about those songs I was just referring to. They were very melody driven and had sort of this complex and interesting accompanying parts to them. That's exactly what I got from this.
And Zach plays all the instruments and basically records this all in his studio at his home. He actually recorded this song. Well, actually, he wrote the song 10 years ago, but didn't record it until a couple of years ago. And
Hmm.
it's basically, according to Zach, kind of a warning that our direction in this world is not good right now. And this was 10 years ago, his original vision, and it really hasn't changed much.
No, no, it
Saying we've got
certainly
to,
hasn't.
the oracle is saying we got to change our ways. The things that are happening, regarding technology and the climate and whatever, we're just not on top of, the effects of those things that are going to affect our future. And yeah, it's a warning for the future for sure.
Yep, certainly true.
And we started out that block with Diana Daniels' tune Absence. That's a 2025 tune from her debut album, I Wake to Bird Songs. And Diana is now from the Northampton, Massachusetts area. She was raised in San Francisco Bay Area and writes a lot of tunes about her life there. She started, at college here in Western Mass at Amherst College, and now she's back living here. Yeah, I love this, a tune. It's an excellent tune. I love her vocal style in particular.
Yeah, it's funny. It takes a lot of courage to sing a foxtrot these days, you know? I thought that was great. So many songs sound so similar, right? Because everybody's trying to get into a narrower band of commercial radio. But I like the direction she took on this, and she followed where the song should have taken her, right? Which is that sort of Latin foxtrot kind of feel. So, kudos to her for thinking outside the box and using a style that, is one would consider alternative these days to how most people approach, how most artists approach songs. So I thought that was wonderful. And just as a song, it was very strong and very emotive.
Yeah, yeah. She is a multi-instrumentalist. She started out playing piano very young, and she plays guitar, banjo, alto, and tenor sax, oboe, English horn, clarinet, bass clarinet. And in fact, she actually she was the alto sax player in a band when she lived in Brooklyn called Boys Go to Jupiter, and
Yeah.
and now she's out on her own. And in fact, you can see her on August 6th at Mass Mocha in North Adams, Mass. And on September 5th, she'll be in East Hampton, Mass at, and I'm going to mispronounce this for sure, Nashawanik Pond, maybe? and that's
Sounds very good.
and that's sponsored by East Hampton City Arts. And it's probably like an afternoon show, I would imagine.
Hmm.
So check it out. All right. Well, moving on to our next block, we have got two great tunes coming up. One by an all time classic performer from our area, Taj Mahal. And we're starting out with the Neybas doing Wake the Funk Up.